Thanksgiving, a cherished holiday celebrated primarily in the United States and Canada, is often associated with pilgrims, turkeys, and pumpkin pie. But the real story of Thanksgiving goes much deeper, rooted in a complex tapestry of history, culture, and human interaction. The seeds of this holiday were sown in the early 17th century with the arrival of European settlers on the shores of what is now New England. These settlers, often referred to as pilgrims, were fleeing religious persecution in England. Seeking a new life where they could practice their faith freely, they embarked on a perilous journey across the Atlantic Ocean. Their destination, the New World, a land unknown and teeming with both promise and peril. Landing in 1620, the Pilgrims faced harsh conditions, unfamiliar terrain, and a climate vastly different from their homeland. Survival was far from guaranteed, and the Pilgrims' early days were marked by hardship and loss. They struggled to secure food, build shelter, and navigate the challenges of a new environment. Their fate seemed uncertain, hanging by a thread in a land vastly different from their own. In the face of adversity, a glimmer of hope emerged from an unexpected source: the native inhabitants of the land, the Wampanoag people. The Wampanoag, a tribe with a long and rich history in the region, had been observing the newcomers with a mixture of curiosity and caution. They had witnessed the arrival of Europeans before, and their experiences had not always been positive. Yet, driven by a sense of compassion and a desire for peaceful coexistence, the Wampanoag decided to extend a hand of friendship to the struggling pilgrims. This decision proved pivotal in the pilgrims' survival. The Wampanoag possessed invaluable knowledge of the land and its resources, expertise they were willing to share with the newcomers. They taught the pilgrims how to cultivate native crops, such as corn, squash, and beans, which would become staples in their diet. They showed them how to hunt and fish in the unfamiliar waters and forests. This exchange of knowledge and skills formed the foundation of a tenuous but crucial alliance between the two groups. The Wampanoag's assistance went beyond mere survival. It fostered a sense of gratitude and mutual respect between the two vastly different cultures. The Pilgrims, recognizing the invaluable role the Wampanoag played in their survival, proposed a celebratory feast to give thanks for the harvest and to honor their newfound allies. The first Thanksgiving was a three-day affair, a stark contrast to the formal one-day celebration we know today. It was a fusion of Pilgrim and Wampanoag traditions, a testament to their newfound partnership. The Pilgrims, utilizing their hunting skills, provided wildfowl, likely including turkeys, ducks, and geese. The Wampanoag contributed venison from the deer they hunted and fish they caught in the nearby waters. The feast was more than just a meal. It was a symbol of cooperation and shared prosperity. It was a time for storytelling, singing, and games, strengthening the bonds between the two communities. This gathering marked a rare moment of harmony between the newcomers and the native inhabitants, a testament to the power of understanding and shared humanity. However, this initial harmony was not to last. Over the following decades, relations between the colonists and Native Americans deteriorated, leading to conflict and displacement. The story of Thanksgiving, often romanticized, is intertwined with the complex and often tragic history of colonization in America. Despite this difficult past, the tradition of Thanksgiving endured. It evolved over the centuries, becoming a national holiday in the United States in 1863, thanks in part to the tireless campaigning of writer Sarah Josepha Hale. Today, Thanksgiving is celebrated on the fourth Thursday in November in the United States and on the second Monday in October in Canada. It's a time for families and friends to gather, to share a bountiful meal and to reflect on the things they are grateful for. While the modern celebration may have strayed from its historical origins, at its core, Thanksgiving remains a time to acknowledge the importance of gratitude, generosity, and the recognition of our shared humanity. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there is always something to be thankful for.